Hey, welcome. Today, we are diving deep into the world of automotive window tinting. We're going to break down the technology, look at all the different types, and really get into the benefits of putting this high-tech shield on your car. So let's get right into it.
You know the feeling, right? We've all been there. You open your car door on a hot day, and bam! You get hit with that wave of superheated air. It's like opening an oven. It's a feeling we all know. But guess what? It doesn't have to be that way.
Now, you might think the sun's only real downside is that intense heat, but there's actually a lot more going on. Unfiltered sunlight causes a whole bunch of problems for you and your car.
Yeah. See, it's not just the heat. Those harmful UV rays, they're the silent killer for your car's interior, causing that faded dashboard or those cracked leather seats. And the glare, that's not just annoying. It can be genuinely dangerous when you're driving. All that heat can even mess with your car's electronics over time. It's like a full-on attack from every angle.
So how do you fight back against this solar assault? Well, the solution is actually an amazing piece of modern science, high-performance window film. And you've got to stop thinking of it as just a dark sheet of plastic. It's way more like a sophisticated, transparent shield for your car. And get this number is just incredible. The really good window films can block up to 99% of those damaging UV rays. 99! That's not just saving your car's interior. That is literally protecting you and your family from UV exposure every single time you go for a drive.
All right, so let's say you're on board, you're ready for tint. But, and this is a big but, not all tints are created equal. Not even close. Let's break down the three main types of film you're going to run into.
Okay, let's look at the options. First up, you've got Pro Classic. This is a fantastic entry-level film that gives you that great look and privacy. Then you can step it up to C2 Nano Carbon. This stuff is infused with carbon particles, which makes it incredibly durable and it just won't fade over time. And then you have the king of the hill, Apex Super Ceramic. This film uses these tiny nano-ceramic particles to reject a massive amount of heat and infrared light. The really cool thing about ceramic is that unlike some older films, it won't interfere with your cell phone, your GPS, or your radio signals. So really, you're looking at good, better, and best when it comes to raw performance.
So, once you've picked the type of film you want, you've got one more big choice to make: the shade. You'll hear these numbers thrown around: 5%, 35%, 50%. What in the world do those actually mean? Let's clear that up right now.
It's actually super simple. The percentage is just how much visible light is allowed to pass through the film. So a lower number means less light gets in, which means the tint is darker. It's basically like picking out a pair of sunglasses for your car. Some are light, some are dark. You just find the one that's right for you.
Let's start with the darkest of the bunch, 5%. You probably know this one by its famous nickname, limo tint.
With a 5% tint, you are getting the absolute maximum in privacy. It is really, really hard to see inside the car from the outside. But here's the key thing people wonder about. From the inside looking out, your view is still perfectly clear, especially during the day. This shade also cuts down the most on glare, which is just a lifesaver on a bright sunny day.
Okay, next up we've got what is honestly the sweet spot for a ton of drivers out there, 35%.
This one really is the perfect balance. It gives your car that sleek, custom dark look, and it definitely adds privacy, but it's not as extreme as limo tint. You still get fantastic heat rejection and glare reduction, and your visibility looking out is great. It's no wonder this is such a popular and practical choice.
And finally, let's talk about a lighter, more subtle choice, 50%.
A 50% tint is perfect for the person who wants all those amazing benefits, the UV blocking, the heat rejection, but without making a huge change to how their car looks. It gives you this elegant, subtle shade that looks pretty close to factory glass, but it's secretly packing all that high-tech performance.
Now listen up, because this is crucial. You can have the best window film on the planet, but if it's not installed right, it's not going to do you any good. So what should you be looking for in a professional installation? Well, a top-notch service makes it easy on you. A mobile service that comes to you is a huge plus. They should absolutely be using a computer to precision cut the film for your exact car model. That means no gaps, no mistakes, just a perfect fit. And of course, you need an experienced technician to get that flawless, bubble-free finish. And the final piece? A lifetime warranty. That tells you the company believes in its product and its work.
So, when you put it all together, the right film, the perfect shade, and a pro installation, what you get is so much more than just darker windows. You're actually transforming your entire driving experience. But hey, don't just take my word for it. The results really do speak for themselves. Here's what a customer, Sarah J., had to say. She talks about the team being professional and their incredible attention to detail and how it made a real difference. And that's what it's all about, right? A happy driver in a much, much more comfortable car.
So, I guess that just leaves us with one final thought. The technology is here, the choices are clear, and the benefits, well, they're undeniable. The only question left is, how could you transform your daily drive from an oven into an oasis? Something to think about. Thanks for tuning in.